From the 28th of October 2020 up to the 4th of February 2021, I ran 10 kilometers every single day for a total of 100 days. And this is what happened.
What's up guys, welcome to the marathon experience. My name is Jeremy and today I'm so happy to do this video. This video is a way overdue video. I've been meaning to do it for a few months now, and of course this channel is still pretty small, but there has been some people who have asked for this feedback video about the full 100-day challenge, and yeah, I really wanted to do it earlier. I just didn't take the time, I guess, and I wanted to take a lot of step back to reflect on what really happened during this 3-month nice longboard over there. Full disclosure, I actually recorded this video before when I was in my office, and I realized that when I talk in front of the camera I'm still not really used to it, and it still sounds like very robotic. I'm still not really, I don't know, comfortable, I think, talking for the camera. So I decided that what could be better than talking about running while I run. And then I felt more natural, I think. Well, just a little bit. I hope the format is good for you as well. Hope it's not too shaky and the sound is okay. By the way, if you're on the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please go subscribe. That would be tremendous help for the channel. Maybe put a like to the video. That helps a lot to push it to more viewers. So without further ado, let's dive into what I learned running a 10k every single day. In terms of results, I'll be talking about my weight loss during this challenge at the end of the video. It's not the part that I'm most proud of, to be fair, because I kind of failed there, but yeah, I'll tell you everything at the end. All right, so first I want to start by saying that this was an extremely transformative experience. I'm not gonna lie, I started this challenge having absolutely no idea if I would be able to do it all the way, honestly. I was used to run 10k. 10k is a pretty comfortable distance for me now, but to be able to do it every single day for more than 3 months, which in my case have included Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, a couple of friends' birthdays, etc. So I did benefit a little bit about the fact that we were still sort of in quarantine, so obviously you're less out and you have less thing to do on the weekend, etc. But still, being able to take 1 hour each day for more than 3 months, I wasn't sure I could handle it. And also on the injury side, I never thought I could stay up that long. I thought I would at some point have an issue with recovery and I'd have to take a day off. So yeah, really, I learned a lot during this experience, that's for sure. One thing I discovered, I think, above all, is consistency really is the key. It's amazing how our body is able to endure and adapt itself. After maybe 35-40 days, I didn't really feel like it was such a hard challenge in terms of physical performances. I did start to feel a lot better in my legs. I was recovering better, I was sleeping better. Honestly, the whole thing just started to become a lot easier every single day, and that's what's interesting, because you would think that fatigue and muscle pain, echoey, you would feel that fatigue and muscle pain would kind of like accumulate and start to pile on at some point where it's unbearable and you have to stop for a day to relax. And actually, it wasn't the case. I think mostly because I didn't overcharge myself with a too long a distance. I think there's probably a threshold between a super small distance that you can run every single day without feeling anything, and a too long distance that you can't run every single day. At some point, pain is gonna catch you, and you're not gonna be able to recover as much as you want. I think 10K was right at the edge for me. It was really hard. I had to push on. Some days I had very, very sour legs, but I had to start on, keep on going. And I managed to overcome this. But so overall, I would say that the choice of the distance is probably the key component here. If I had chosen probably 3 kilometers, like 2 miles every single day, it would probably been challenging on the organizational side, like finding the time to run. But I think it would have been very easy to just recover for it, because I probably already walk more in my current day-to-day job than 2 miles. So running a 2 extra mile, I don't think it would have been such a big thing, so to say. And on the other side, if I had chosen maybe 15K or like a half marathon or something like this, I think after a week, 10 days, 20 days, I think this pain would start to pile on, because I don't think I would be able to recover for as much as I was expending every single day. So that's where you need to find your balance. If you want to do a run streak like this, if you are interested in a challenge like this, first go watch the other videos if you want to have the feedback of my previous days if you want. But I think if you're interested in this, the most important thing that you have to decide is what is the distance that you want to run every single day. You gotta make it challenging. If it's a 1 mile and you're already able to run 10 miles without any issue, I mean, it's not gonna be a challenge for you. But if you choose this distance right at your threshold, where it's really hard for you to run it every single day, but still you're able to, I think that could be an incredible experience. To me, it was incredible. I truly think, and this is something that was really obvious during this challenge, that consistency is key. If you practice something every single day, or like a lot of time in a week for a long amount of time, there is no way you're not going to achieve great result. It's almost like it's a law of nature. Like, you have to get good at something when you're doing it every single day, or when you're doing it on a very regular basis, and really stay consistent. Secondly, I would say on the injury/recovery side, it wasn't as hard as I thought. I had to apply some of the injury tips that I talked to you about in the previous videos. Mostly, obviously getting a very long sleep. I was being really careful with this, like always achieving my 7 to 8 hours of sleep minimum. I think it only happened in like 3 or 4 occasions that I couldn't sleep that long, but usually I would always log at least 7 hours of sleep. So definitely be really careful on this. This is really going to be hard on your recovery if you only achieve like 5 or 6. I mean, depending on your needs, obviously, but for me, definitely 7 and 8 is the bare minimum. Other than that, on the recovery side, I would say, of course, massaging. I put some oils on my joints as well. And I have a massage gun, made a video about it also. This is really good, especially at night when you're done, you've done a run, you've gone to the shower, you just you just sit on the sofa and you massage gun your legs. That was so good. And also I had a lot of help from Margot with actual real human massages. That was really good as well. On the eating side, I was not really consistent with the diet. I really wanted to lose weight in the beginning, so I was kind of depraving myself, so to say. Is this the correct word? So I was kind of lowering the calories if I could and try and lose some weight, which didn't happen to work very well for me. At some point I was craving for more food. I think I was just needing more energy for the day-to-day challenge, so I didn't really apply a strict or more like a well-constructed diet, which I should have, but I think I was lacking a lot of information at the time. I'm still learning about nutrition. I'm far behind on this point, so really need to get better. But I would say that all the obvious applies here. Like you need to eat a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables. You're gonna need some carbs. I mean, you're gonna be consuming those carbs every single day. And no matter if you are trying to lose weight, I think you're gonna need an amount of energy enough for you to keep on going. Last but not least, I did start this challenge with the idea of losing weight. Honestly, let's be honest, I failed. I failed 100% compared to my initial objective. I had set a very challenging weight objective that I wanted to see on the scale at the end of those 100 days. And let's be honest, at the end I was like 8 kilos, so like 16, 17 pounds away from this objective. I think this is mostly because I had no knowledge about nutrition, and I just thought that, okay, if I starve myself and keep on running and expending this energy every single day, at some point I'm gonna lose weight. And you know, that was kind of true. Like the first month, if you have watched the first video about the 30 days, I made quite a summary video. I did lose a ton of weight during those first 30 days, but truth is I was not applying any logic, or it wasn't a well-constructed diet. I had no notion about what was good or bad. So I basically just you know, apply very small portions of the food I was already eating before. And yeah, it worked. I lost weight, but to be fair, I regained most of the weight after the challenge. And I stopped losing weight at some point, I think because my metabolism was so low. So I think it was a very bad idea. I did lose weight, but for what? I mean, I ended up just losing it and gaining it back after. So the approach now is going to be a way different way of thinking. I'm going to construct real diets based on good ingredients and what's good for the body, etc. So I really would say that run streaking on its own, it's not a good or bad way to lose weight. I mean, it's just a way to do some exercise and, you know, treat your body like we should. But obviously, if you have a bad diet next to that, the run streak isn't a magical formula that makes you lose weight or, I don't know, gain muscle or anything like that. It's just a way to exercise and a way to force yourself to be consistent. So overall, and I'm going to wrap up this video because I don't want to take too much of your time. Overall, this was a really, literally, it's a life-changing experience for me. I really realized the power of what it means to be consistent, and when you really do something every single day for a long time, it's incredible how much you can progress and learn from this. Honestly, I think a lot of people, and this is also a quote that I've seen, a lot of people overestimate what they can do on the short term, but underestimate what they can do on the long term. I'm not going to say that 3 months is a long term, but in terms of running every single day, for me, it was the end of the world. Yeah, I'm really proud, honestly. I know for some people it might not be much, but for me, it's truly an extraordinary accomplishment. I'm really happy I managed to finish this. Overall, I would like to thank everyone who's been watching those videos during this challenge, because even if this channel is at the moment very small in terms of subscriber, I did receive some kudos on Strava. By the way, link in the description if you want to follow on Strava. I received messages on Facebook or Instagram, or even some comments on the video on YouTube that was extremely helpful, pushing me to go again, put my trainers on every single day for a run. And that was really extraordinary. It really made me realize that when you have some people pushing you to go further, your power are like 10x, 100x. You have a lot more potential when there are people backing you up, so to say, pushing you to give your best. All right, so let's conclude this video here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment or maybe a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video, and let me know if you're considering doing a run streak like this, or if you have any question, I'll try to answer in some more videos, and see you next time.